My son's addiction became my addiction, and I spent 15 years believing that if I just gave him enough money, enough chances, enough unconditional support, he would finally get clean and become the person I knew he could be. I had become a professional excuse maker, covering for his lies, paying his debts, and watching my marriage crumble because my husband couldn't understand why I kept choosing our son's destruction over our family's stability. The last straw came when I found David stealing my late father's war medals to sell for drug money, medals that represented everything honorable about our family history. Holding those tarnished medals in my trembling hands, I realized I had been enabling the very behavior that was killing him. That night, I did the hardest thing I had ever done. I called the police and reported the theft, then drove to my husband's sister's house where he had been staying and begged him to come home. The next morning, I called David and told him I would pay for rehab one final time, but if he refused or relapsed, I would have no choice but to protect myself and my marriage by cutting contact. The rehabilitation process was agonizing, filled with setbacks and broken promises, but this time I attended Al-Anon meetings and learned to distinguish between love and enablement. When David completed his program and maintained sobriety for 6 months, our first real conversation was about accountability, boundaries, and the difference between helping and hurting. Today, 2 years later, he has a job and a sponsor, and I have a marriage worth saving.